Good morning, everyone. As it's a new session of class 8, I would like to welcome all of you to my class. I am Rijo Matthew, your social science teacher. Most of you almost know me. And today we are going to begin with the first chapter of Geography Resources. This topic almost we have studied earlier classes also in the premier classes like 6th and 7th standard also. So what is a resource here? There is no much introduction is needed for here because this is a continuation of the previous classes. What is a resource or what are the resources available in the nature, etc. we will discuss here. So as per the geologists, what is a resource is anything that can be used to satisfy our need is a resource. Any object which can satisfy our need. For example, we know that when we feel thirsty, we drink water. When we are hungry, we take food. We are satisfied. For some time, we are satisfied. Also, when we wear a woolen cloth in winter season, we feel comfortable and we are satisfied. When we are using air cooler or fan or AC in the summer season, we feel comfortable and we are satisfied. So that anything, any object or anything which can satisfy our needs is called a resource. So we can see all looking around us, we need to observe many of the things. We are using some electronic items, for example the mobile phones which we are using. That also when we use, we feel comfortable or we are satisfied. When you are riding a bicycle for coming to school, you feel satisfied because of the cycle you use instead walking. So all these objects which are giving us comfort and satisfaction. So these objects which are available in the nature, many of them, and some of the goods which we are manufacturing or producing also. We already studied in the previous classes that man-made goods, human-made goods, and some are available in the nature itself. So these are the different varieties of goods available in the nature and produced by the human beings also in order to get satisfaction when we are using. For example, we say that water, electricity, rickshaw, vegetables, when we are traveling by the rickshaws or vegetables we are consuming, the textbooks we are reading and using, these are all are sometimes give us satisfaction also. We know that they are all used by us for our satisfaction. We are using them, so it has utility, which means utility or usability. If it is not useful for us, we don't use it. Whatever useful for us, we are using. So all these substances, objects which are giving us the satisfaction, when they are usable or utility, this has value also. Nothing in the nature nowadays is available without purchasing. All things become valuable now. Most of the goods in the nature are available free, but because of the needs are increasing, our needs are increasing, we need to buy them now. These all become costly or become valuable for us. Water, even we are purchasing, water is available in the nature, it is a gift of nature, but we are purchasing now. Fresh water, because of our greediness, we pollute the fresh water, and now the fresh water becomes costly, unvaluable, it has value and utility also. We have to buy it or purchase it. So all resources have some value. We often say, what are the things available in the nature? It is provided by the nature freely, but human beings make it costly or valuable. Value means worth. Some resources have economic value, some do not have. The air we are breathing, which has no value, it has no economic value. It's available freely in the nature. So it has also utility, that means all resources have some value also. For example, the metals which we are using for the manufacturing of any implements or any weapons or our vehicles, etc., we are using different types of metals. They have economic value, so it becomes very costly. When we are going to sightseeing a beautiful site, a river side, or the beaches or the mountainscapes, etc., it is very beautiful, but it has no economic value. We don't need to give any observing for these beautiful spots. We don't need to pay for anything. So both are important and which satisfy our human wants. When we are buying some metals or buying some books, etc., we have to pay something. It becomes valuable. When we are going to observe a natural beauty, we don't need to pay, but it also gives us satisfaction. That's why we say whatever the things, anything that can be used to satisfy our needs is called a resource. So the mountainscapes or the scenery or the beaches or parks, these are all called resources. Some resources also can become economically valuable with the time. For example, when you said that your grandmother is making any medicine or some home remedy, we often say temporary medicines. It is not much valuable. We know that because all the things are, all materials or raw materials used for making this medicine or any object, it's available in the nature freely. But this same medicine, when if any medical company is patenting, and it becomes for them exclusive right for this particular company, nobody has the right to make this. Patenting, they are taking the patent, that means no other person or company can make this type of goods. Only they have particular right to prepare them. It becomes economically valuable. So this medicine becomes economically valuable. That's why we say that some of the goods according to the time, along with the time, it becomes valuable. Today, if it is available freely in the nature, it can become valuable valuable tomorrow. We know that time and technology, these are the two important factors, can change the substance into resources. Some of the materials which is available in the nature, and it can become valuable or costly metals also. We take many of the minerals from the earth and refine it properly, then it becomes extracting these minerals become costly metals also. What is technology? We know that the application of some of the latest knowledge and skill for doing or making something, that is called a technology. We often say that modern technology has developed so much. That is the effect, that impact of modern technology. We are able to sit and study at home. The mobile phones are available, internet facilities are available, so that the online classes you can attend at home. So time and technology, these two important factors can change the substance into valuable resources. Both are related to the needs. We know that the needs of the people. So time is also very precious, and technology, with the help of modern technology, we are able to study now. So that people also themselves are most important resources, human resources. People also, because we have brain, we use our brain in order to make this technology more applicable to us. So it is their ideas or human ideas and our knowledge and inventions and discoveries that lead to the creation of more resources. The mobile phone is a resource nowadays. How it becomes a resource for us? It's valuable resource for us. Because with the human brain and their knowledge, our ideas, we have created or manufactured a mobile phone. So each discovery or invention which leads many other discoveries. For example, we know that when the discovery of fire led to the invention of many other things, we started human beings in the ancient period also, where early men also started cooking their food. When the invention of wheel took place, it started for the creation of many other vehicles. We know that different varieties of vehicles are there. Even aeroplanes also have wheels. So when wheel was invented, the first people used to make the potter's wheel. They made pots also. Pottery could be made with the potter's wheel. Later on, the many vehicles which make our life comfortable and easier. We can travel by vehicles with the help of wheels. So the technology also to create hydroelectricity more important nowadays. We know that it turns energy in fast flowing water into an important resource also. With the help of this modern technology, now we are reaching to the moon or other planets also. We are sending satellites to the space, and we are sending rockets to the space, etc., with the help of modern technology. So we will see that how now we have understood that how resources are useful for human beings. We will study about more these the different types of resources. There are many types of resources: natural resources, human resources, and human made resources. These are all different classifications we are going to study in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.